I have a question for you regarding the North Korean soldiers. And I wonder, are North Korean soldiers already operating on the ground, on the battlefield in Ukraine, to your knowledge? And how serious a threat is North Korea and their actions towards Ukraine?
So, about North Korea, what information we have. And for us, it's a fact. And I know that there are some partners who are very skeptical that North Korean soldiers on the ground, but it's their problems. We have real problem. We are in the face of this war, and not only one country against us. So North Korean soldiers are already on the territory of Russia, already preparing for fight, already 3,000 of soldiers with officers and with generals. That information what we have. Yes, then, so we are not waiting, but we understand that some additional thousands will come. They are on the way. And we think that the information from our intelligence, yes, that they will come about 12,000 will be on the ground, will fight against us. That's information for today. Today in the morning, at 7 in the morning, I had a conversation with the president of South Korea. I described him situation, and we changed opinions and etc. And he also understands that the soldiers of North Korea are already in Russia. Is it dangerous? Yes. I had now a conversation with Nordic prime ministers, and I said to them that I think that the voice of the United States, the voice of NATO, the voice of Western partners, the voice of Global South and China is not so loud as it has to be now about North Korean contingent on the territory of Russia. I think it's very dangerous. It opens the new page in this war. It will be the same like it was at the very beginning of occupying by Russia our Crimea, because silent was from the West. So nobody wanted to react. I don't know why, but everybody was afraid not to escalate. They love very much this race, not escalate. And then Putin, he tries once with Crimea, then he understood that he can continue, and he tried with Donbass, and he made a success. Donbass was occupied, and after 8 years of two lands of Ukraine, two parts of our land, he began the full-scale war. He always tests, yes, in English, tests, yes, he tests, he tries how it works, how West will react. The same with North Korea soldiers. I had meetings with leaders, a lot of different leaders, and NATO and etc. And I said to them that this is very dangerous, and I think that we need strong reaction on it. Till now, we heard some reaction, but it's not strong enough. That's why Putin is testing, and then I don't know how many soldiers from North Korea or from Iran, I don't know, they can come more.
My name is Heimir from Channel 2. We hear a lot of numbers, of course, about casualties on the Russian side and the Ukrainian side. And yesterday you told us, the press, that 800 Russians had fallen in only one day. The day
650, I said.
Yes, something like that. Of course, we know in war, people on both sides are falling. There are millions of Ukrainians living outside Ukraine, people who have fled the war. Would you like some of them to return to Ukraine to help in the war effort with your armed forces?
We can't pressure and push people to come back. I can give very loudly message to our Ukrainians who are abroad to come and help, to work in defense industry, to help our soldiers, to pay taxes, to support Ukraine. I can say it, and of course with pleasure. And of course we need their support, we need their help, but not all of them. There are some very old people who went abroad because of the war, lost houses and etc. I don't want to push them, because if they will come back, they will not help. They can't. With all respect to their ages and to their persons, but we understand each other. The same about the children. Of course, I fully respect families and children who are in Ukraine and they go to underground schools. I respect their willingness, their, I don't know, you know, they're something, they're heroic people, they're very special, but I can't push messages to children who are already abroad because of different reasons of this war. You know, this war brought a lot of different reasons to people, not good reasons to go out. And that's why I can't push them to come back. By the way, a lot of families, you know, when for example, women with the mom, with grandma, and with the children, they went abroad, but the men, they've been on the battlefield. And it's a pity. My condolences again to all the families, but there are a lot of families who are abroad and their men been killed by Russians. Here, yes, they saved our land. Yes, it's true. And their children never forget. All we will never forget. But you see, so different situations, different families, different reasons.